Welcome to Student Hour with Cargos. 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 You are welcome to Student Hour with Cargos. 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 If you are joining for the first time, you are welcome. Welcome to Student Hour with Cargos. Welcome to Student Hour with Cargos. Welcome to Student Hour with Cargos. Well, it's Hour with Cargos. What we do as Student Hour with Cargos have four major focus: to learn, ask questions, to connect, and to stay motivated for academic excellence. If you are the regular attendees, you are welcome to Student Hour with Cargos. Today, on today's discussion, we are talking about the topic how I became top student with what 52 A out of 53 courses. So today I'm more about telling my story, and from the story you're going to learn a lot. So from the story, I want you to listen attentively so that you can have some lessons to derive from the story. So if you are joining Student Hour with Cargo for the first time, you are welcome. And for the regular attendees, you are welcome. Now, our last section on Student Hour with Cargos, we have talked about different topics in the past. So if you are joining for the first time, you can go back to my previous on Student Hour with Cargos. We do Student Hour with Cargos every Sunday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. So today we have a lot to talk about. Let's get straight to the point. Today we want to talk about how I became top student with what 52 A's, 5 and 2 A's out of 61 courses. So before we start, I want us to attend to these true and false questions. So I want you to engage me in this question and answer session. The first question I have for you is that the first question is, good GPA depend only on intelligence? I want you to engage me using the comment. Is it true or false? Good GPA depend only on intelligence. I need people to engage me in the comments. You have your comments pause there. Use the comment box, true or false. True or false. So you can see the comment section here. Good GPA depends only on intelligence. True or false? True or false? Okay. Engage me. I need to put on that. GPA depends only on intelligence. True or false? True or false? Engage me. I need your response. True or false? Okay. For the answer, good GPA depends only on intelligence. The answer is false. The answer is false. The answer is false. That is not true. Good GPA does not depend only on intelligence. We have other factors that affect good GPA. If you're also watching the replay, please listen attentively throughout the whole live video. If you're watching the replay, if you are currently on this live, listen attentively. I want you to engage me Use the comment section to engage me. So the first question we talk about is, good GPA depend only on intelligence? The answer is false. There are a lot of factors that affect you having good GPA. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that today. Question two, I want you to engage me. I want you to engage me, please, so that we can have a very nice interactive live section. Number two question I have is that academic comes with challenges for every student. True or false? Academic comes with challenges for every student. True or false? Use the comment section. Use the comment to answer me. True or false? True or false? Academic comes with challenges for every student. True or false? I want your answer. True or false? Academic comes with challenges for every student. True or false? Engage me, engage me, engage me, engage me, engage me. Okay, the answer for that one is what? True. The answer is true. Academic comes with challenges for every student, even those that graduated with 5.0, people that graduated with first class, people that don't have good GPA, people that have average GPA, everybody. Academics come with what? Challenges. You can't escape it. You can't escape it. But just that the difference is that the challenges we face, there's a level to it. So different students with different level of challenges. That is just it. But every student will actually face that a particular challenge or a lot of challenges along during this academic journey. Okay, the third question. I need to engage me. Please engage me. Engage me. True or false? I just need your answer. Use the comment section. True or false? The third question is, the friend you keep in school affect everything about you. The friend you keep in school affect everything about you. True or false? I need the answer. Engage me, engage me, engage me. True or false? True or false? Is it true? Is it false? The friend you keep in school affect everything about you. True or false? The answer is false. The answer is false, and I'll tell you why the answer is false. The answer can be true, the answer can be false. The friends you keep affect you significantly. It affects a lot of things about you, but not everything. So you have to be, even though it's not affecting everything, you have to be careful of the friends you keep in school. It's very important. So the question is, the friends you keep in school affect everything about you. The answer is false. False. The answer is false. It affects significantly, but not all. So as it's affecting significantly, you need to be conscious of the friends you keep in school. And the next question, question four. The better time to study for students is night. True or false? I need people response. True or false? The better time to study for students. True. I need people response. I've been having low response here. I need people response. True or false? The better time to study for students is night. Is it night is the best time to study. Okay, overnight. That is the best time to study. True or false? Your response. I need your response. Use the comment section. I need your response. True or false? True or false? Okay. The answer to that is, the better time to student is night. The answer is false. The answer is false. That is not true for every student. Some students, the best time for them to read is in the morning, some in the afternoon, and some at night. So night is not the general time for every student to study. But most times I've seen that it's now very conscious now these days that every student just wants to do overnight, even though that is not the best time for them. So it's not about following the crowd. It's not about following the crowd. Identify what works best for you. So that answer is false. The better time to study for students is night. The answer is false. It's not night. Some at night, some in the morning, some in the afternoon. So you have to know what works best for you. And the last true or false question before we move to the main topic, which is about how I became top student by having 52 A's out of 61 courses is connecting with people and involving in activities in school is also important like your academics. Let me put myself again. Connecting with people and involving yourself in activities in school is also important like your academic. True or false? True or false? Engagement. True or false? I need more. Please, as I join this live, like, give a like to this word, to this live. And I need people engagement because we have a lot to talk about today. So I will try my best to squeeze everything within 1 hour. True or false? Connecting with people and involving in activities in school is also important like your academics. True or false? True or false? The answer is true. Yes, it is very important. You are not only in school for academics. You are not only in school for academics. So one of my video I talk about balancing school, life, and pressure. You can watch the video. I think I even have issues uploading the replay, but there are some parts I was able to watch. I was able to watch upload on the on YouTube. But I talked about balancing school, life, and pressure. So I talked about that. Though in school you are not only for academics. It's not about having good grades. Just know that it's not about having good grades. It's not only about having good grades. Good grade is important. It's important. Nobody can disagree with that. Good grade is important, but you also need to what, to connect with people and involve in activities in school. Network with people. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. So that is all about the true or false question. And I want to repeat myself. I talk about good GPA depend on intelligence. The answer is what? The answer is false. It does not depend only on intelligence. There are a lot of factors that affect it. Academics comes with challenges for every student. Yes, every student face a particular challenge or some challenges along the way. Another one is the friend you keep in school affect everything about you. The answer is false, but it affects something significant about you. The next one is the better time to study for students is night. The answer is false. Everybody have what work best. Don't copy people. And the last question is connecting with people and involving activities in school is also important like your academic. True or false? The answer is true. So let's start with today's discussion. Today's discussion is about how I became the top student with 52 A's. 52 A's. No, it's not easy. A, 52 out of 61. You understand? So I want to share my story. So as I'm sharing my story, I want you to listen attentively and get some lesson from it. Get some lesson from it so that you can apply it in your what? In your academics. So let me start straight to the point. When I was in year one, we have what we call said graduate with first class, graduate with first class. I've been hearing that one for about first class, first class, first class, first class, first class. What is first class? I was like, okay, first class is a good GPA. You need to graduate with first class. It's very important. It's very important. It's good. It's good. Okay. So during my year one, I was very serious in my year one actually. But okay, first class is very important. It's good. Okay. Everybody wants something that is good. Even though it's not everybody are going to get that first class, everybody wants something that is very good. So during that year one, I was very serious in academic. I was reading, trying on my best, trying on my best to just have good GPA. I'll try to cut my show story because I can't tell you a lot of things about it. Even though when I was in my year one, I did not resume the first week. You understand? I resumed second week. But when I resumed, then I started trying to put all the effort, all the things I can do to make sure that I have a good GPA in my 100 level first semester. First semester. But you know what happened? I aim to have first class. If you are in school that you have a scale of 5.0 as your GPA, first class is between 4.5 to 5.0. So unluckily for me, even though with all my effort in year one, even though with all my effort in year one, I did not get that first class GPA. It was very sad. I was very sad with myself that what happened? My best, I tried my best, but I don't. I had 4.40. See that it means just 0.1 for me to miss that first class. See, someone that have 69, and someone that have how like someone that have how like 49 are always very sad than someone that have 40. Do you know why? Because e mean 1 point, just this 1 point to cross to A. So that story also have similar story like that when I was in year one. I got 4.40 and is first class GPA started from what 4.5. I was very sad. I told you I was very serious. But you see that was a great setback for me. Even regardless of I was very serious in my academic, I still have that 4.40. So what did I did something. I have to like during the holiday, I sat down, I had to analyze that why did I not meet up with this first class? Because I want to listen attentively to me so that I can learn a lot. Analyzing the already that why, what is the what causes that hindrance or what causes that drawback for me not to have that first class. Then I analyze it. That analysis I did that particular day or that particular holiday took me a lot of hours. Took a lot of hours. I have to think, I have to start reasoning, okay, what did I do in first week? What did I do in second week? How did I read this course? How did I study this course? How did I do this? How did I do this? I analyze. Then after analyzing, and I realized that now what happened that I did not have first class is that I did not solve a lot of questions. I did not solve enough or a lot of questions before exam. I did not solve a lot of questions before exam. That was my own conclusion. My own personal conclusion after my analysis for a long hour, for a lot of days, thinking, okay, what did I do in first week? How did I do this exam? How did I take this exam? What affected me? Why did I have this? I had a lot of courses. I even had, but I had C in one of the courses. I said, oh, I will get it. I was thinking I will get it. Okay, can you hear me? Are we together? Okay, I was talking about. So I noticed that after my analysis, I told you that my problem was I was unable to solve enough questions. That was my problem. I was unable to solve enough questions. Then in the second semester, then I have to start solving enough questions, a lot of questions before exam. And I also did one thing again. I have to create more time for myself to study in the second semester. And the interesting thing about it is that very fortunate. That means that my analysis was right that day. And the second semester, I just had the I had the particular IGPA, which is 4.88. That is where my motivation. I'm motivated. Yes, I'm there. Then through that GPA, then I was now in first class. Then I said, okay, that is good. That is good. I think I've understand the pattern now. So that honor level story, what I want to derive from that is that if you have been having issue with your academics, one thing you have to do is that don't just keep trying. Calm down and analyze what happened. Why am I doing this? Why am I having why am I failing this course? Why am I failing this course? What is causing that? For you to first thing to derive from that. Sit down and analyze for long hour. It might be 1 week. It might what? It might take you 1 week for you to get that word for you to get the right answer. That is the first point. So after that on a level and after on a level and analyze, then I was able to get it right. So that is not the end of the story. So that second semester, I understand the pattern. I understand a little bit about it. Because one thing about academics that people feel that this good grade is about the pattern. If you know the pattern, see everything will be easy for you. So I understand the pattern. So since that year two, since that year one second semester, I've been applying the pattern, and the pattern has been working for me to like graduated from that what from that school. And what is the pattern? I will share the pattern to you because I applied that same pattern in year two first semester, and I still have the same GPA by having 4.88. So at that second semester, at that year two first semester, I applied same pattern and I had 4.8. Okay, let's continue. I think you can hear me now. So I was sharing my story. I told you that after the after the year one or the year two first semester, I had a good grade, same good grade. So now the struggle is about okay, now I need to have 5.0. I need to have 5.0. So before next semester, what happened next semester? I want to talk about the right pattern. So that is the second, and I think this is even the most important thing I want to learn now. This pattern. The most important thing I want to learn is this pattern. Then we talk about the other thing. So the first I want to learn is that what? Know that when you're having issues, you have to make your analysis of what is the cause of this problem. It's very, very important. Don't just do it anyhow. It's not what to do anyhow. You have to make analysis and get it right. So if I'm not getting it right, I'll talk about what to do later because I also have an issue along the way that I could not get right on my own. Then I have another way to get the solution right. So I want to know the right pattern. The right pattern. What is the right pattern? The right pattern I know is that for you to have A in any course, the first one is start early. Start early. You have to start early. Why do I say start early? Most people think that okay, I can start reading 7 days before exam and I'll have it. Yes, let me tell you something. You can read 2 days before exam and have it. It's possible. But you know that one thing about first class is that first class is beyond just having it. This podcast is about how you can balance everything. If you're having, you have section 111, section 112, 113, 114, I don't know what you have. All the courses is about how you can balance all that course and have A, or maybe you have one B. Understand? Or you have 2B. So how you can balance, podcast is about how you can balance all your courses. It's not just having a one course. So how do you do? The first one is what? Start early. You need to start early. I told you that reading 7 days before exam will work for some course, but it never work for every courses. Let me repeat myself again. Reading 7 days before exam or 2 days before exam will work for some course, but will never work for all courses. But if you aim to have first class, so you not try your aim is not about having A in one course. Your aim is about trying to balance everything, have A in this, have A in this, have A in this, and also they give you A. So you have to start early. If you work for all courses. So if I've tried that within 7 days before exam and you got B and think you have B, or you got A and think you have B, don't try it again. It will not work for all courses. It will only work for one or two courses. You understand? One or two courses. So you have to start early for you to have that all rounder A or all rounder good grade for you to have that first class. That is the first strategy. Now, number two is as a student, you need two things. You need two tools: the material, the course material, and the past question. The course material and the past question. The two ideas are together. The course material and the past question. Because now I will tell you why course course material is very important. That one everybody knows that without course material like the slide, the textbook, they are going nowhere. So the past question is important because go and look at it. In every schools, go and look at it. Most of all courses or are always what past questions. The exam question, the test question are always on past question. Go and make your finding about it. So the exam question, the past question on past. So why not practice that past question where they're going to bring you question before the exam? So the second tactics I talk about is that you must have your course material and your what and your past question. So as you are starting early, start reading with that course material, start reading with that past question at the early stage. And you can use past question in different ways. Like I can say that okay, after reading a topic, I solve past question on that topic. Then on that topic, I solve past question on that topic. On that topic, I solve past question on that topic. Or you can do it in batches, or you can do it in section. Okay, if I'm done with topic 1, 2, 3, 4, and I check past question for all the courses. So don't joke with past question and don't joke with what? And don't joke with the course material. That is the second pattern you have to know. So I'm telling you what I use now. If I have during the semester when I have an exam, what I do is that I'll first get my I'll start I'm going to start early and I'm going to get my course material, I'm going to get my past question. The way I source for past question, from everybody, do you have past question, do you have this, do you have this, do you have this, because they're very important. Now, that is the second pattern. Now, the third pattern is that let me give you third pattern is that ensure you attend classes for your course. Ensure you attend classes for your course. It's very important. Some that class is not important. No, you know why class is very important? Because in class, lecturer will give you hints of how he's going to what set question, what he or she expected you to give in that exam. You understand? So make sure you attend classes. So attending classes does not even determine your does not fully determine you having in. You understand? But it's very important. It helps. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. So ensure you both attend classes. Ensure you attend classes. I talked about number one, you have to start early. Number two, you have to get your material and your past question. And number three, you have to what? You have to attend classes. It's very important. You have to attend classes. Now, the fourth point is what? Solve questions and what? And do revision. Solve questions and do revision. Solve questions and do revision. Let me tell you about it. Now, after reading, most students make one mistake of, okay, I've studied the topic and that is the end. No, that is not how it works. You have to, if I've studied a particular topic, you have to study it repeatedly. Study it repeatedly. If I have a topic and I read that topic 5 times, 7 times, 10 times, 20 times before the exam. Why? Because the more you read, the more that information sticks to your brain. Have you not explained before that maybe you have a story book and you're reading that book for the first time? If you are reading the book for the second time, you say, are you sure it is this? You will now start seeing, you start observing some new information you did not observe in the first when you are reading that material for the first time. You understand? So the more you read, the more you what, the more the information stick in your brain, the more you derive more things from that word, from that material. So the first one is what? You have to do revision. Don't just read that, don't read that topic, don't read that course once. Read it multiple times, multiple times, multiple times. Even though you have know it, read it again. See, there is a lot of importance in revision. Revision is very, very important. Revision is very, very important. Even though you know that course, go back again and go and read it again. Then solve questions. I always mention one thing that the more questions you solve before exam, the better your grades. The more questions you solve before exam, the better your grades. Now, let's look at we have person A and person B. Now, I've solved like a lot of questions and person I've only solved like two questions. When I get the exam hall, if I have a lot of questions, it will be very easy for me that some of the questions I will have come across the question before that exam. So when I'm in that exam, I will not start racking my brain just to get, okay, what is this? How will I go about this? How will I go about this? So solve a lot of questions. Solve a lot of questions. And the last point is what? Study with others. The what we call group study. Some say I like studying alone, I like studying alone. Though it's actually good. Your personal study is the most important thing. That is where you're going to gather everything together and form something meaningful. But studying with group, having involve yourself in what? In group study also is very important. Why? Because sometimes you might neglect something while reading. If you are involved in group study, then they will come and tell you that, okay, you have not read this, so what about this? You now start looking at, you talk about this in the slide. So that is why another thing, group study is very important. Another reason why group study is very important is that you might be reading the wrong thing. You might be reading the wrong thing. Then if you are involved in group study, your group member will call your attention to, okay, this is the right way, this is the right pattern, this is the right pattern. And now again, group study can even make things very easy. Sometimes you learn something like in this way. Then another person say, ah, let's try this way, and that part will be a shortcut. So don't just depend only on your knowledge. Try to learn from others too. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. They can give you short way of going about it. They can give you, they can call attention some things that you neglected in the slide or in the class. Understand? So these are the right patterns that if I want to start a new semester like this, maybe let's say I have a chance. Okay, let me start from year one. What I will first do that. Look at the pattern. I'll first start. I'll make sure I start early. Then start early. I'll get my course material. Then I'll make sure I have the past questions. Because I'm reading, I'm solving the past. I'm reading, I'm solving past questions. I'm reading, I'm solving past questions. I make sure that what I attend class. I'm going to attend classes because lecturer will give you hints. Okay, I want this question to be like this. I want to give my answer like this. See, there's one thing, the one issue that students have a lot. Sometimes some lecturer, the way lecturer expects you to give them answer are different. Some lecturer they don't want notes. Some lecturer want notes. I think I talked about it maybe our last two episodes. I talked about something like this. Some lecturer don't want notes. Some lecturer want notes. Some lecturer want what is slide. Some lecturer want them to give them more points, more points. So attending class, you have to know what your lecturer is expecting from you. This lecturer, oh, you need to give him more information for you to have that mark. You understand? So that is one of the importance of attending class. Lecturer will give you, okay, I'm going to have this question in exam. You understand? So when you know that, when you're aware of that, before the exam, you will have been, okay, let me know this. That is the benefit of attending class. And the first one I'm going to do, if I have the chance of starting a new semester, is that I'm going to do a lot of revision for all my courses. After this topic, go back again, go back. Just try to revise it again, just for me to to let it stick better in my brain and to derive more information. Then after that, you solve question, you practice question, you practice question. Just keep practice question. Question from the slide, the class examples, the class work, the assignment, the practice question, the textbook exercise, the past question. Just keep practicing question. And the last one is what? Learn with others. Don't just depend on your own knowledge. Learn with others. Why is learning with others is very important? Because from them you can get shortcuts. From them you they can give this thing. They just talk about this thing in the class. So from even though you are not aware of that, if you are learning with others, they will call attention to that. Okay, this is also what very very important. If you are learning the wrong thing, they will call attention to that. I've talked about this story of my friend whereby that guy has spent a lot of hours reading this particular topic. But when we are doing like a group study, we are not solving questions. Was not something like what you are doing is wrong, and this guy was disagreeing that no, what you are saying, no, he's doing the right thing, he's doing the right thing, he's doing the right thing. Then, but through our own, through the group study, you have to, okay, now look at this book, check this, check the material. Then I say, oh, so I've been reading the wrong thing for the long time. You see, that is one of the importance of group study. And that is all about the right pattern. That is the right pattern. So if you have done that, you are good to go. So when you're trying to solve question, your aim is that I must solve what are the possible questions the lecturer can ask me in this course. So you just keep trying to get source for more questions. This lecturer can ask me. The aim of solving questions is you are trying to solve all possible questions that you can have in your exam, all possible questions that you can have in your test. That is the right pattern. See, with that right pattern, you are good to go. Okay, let me move to the year two second semester. So I've talked about two things now. The first one is when you have issue, have a proper analysis of what is the cause of the problem. That is the first one. Number two, use the right pattern because the right pattern is very. If you are doing if you are doing that, if you are trying anything the wrong way, you never get it. It's like you have a door and you're holding the wrong key. If you are at that door for 2 years, you know that door you know open it. But if you just give that right key within how many minutes? 1 minute, you open that door. That is how it works. So the next one is what I was talking about year two second semester. I was having an issue